With this year's midterms on the horizon, voters faced a perfect storm during the 2025 elections. Redistricting chaos, changes to voting laws, AI misinformation spreading, all leading to confusion about where and how to vote. Good morning. Welcome to Democracy Works. Thanks for coming to see us today. We've got a lot in store for you. Whether it was election guidance, registration checks, voting location lookups, or just understanding who or what was on the ballot, voters knew that they could count on us.
Yeah, a lot of impact for a small nonprofit based in Brooklyn.
So as we know, midterms bring national visibility. It also comes with executive orders and more court rulings, and we'll have to help voters navigate any potential confusion. And that relies on our ability to research. Nicole, is that you? Can you pop in here real quick?
Just saying this out loud, local coverage is going to continue completely as normal. We're going to be covering our school board elections, town elections, county elections, everything in between. But there are elections happening in all 50 states this year, so accuracy is going to be absolutely foundational and as important as ever. But we know what we're doing. We've been doing this for 15 years and we've got this in the bag.
Nicole, I'm sorry to interrupt. The Virginia Supreme Court is allowing the April redistricting referendum to proceed. Can you make sure the data is updated and available?
Sometimes it's, hey, we have this question about some random obscure law. Can you look into this for us? It's like, sure, of course.
Democracy Works' superpower is a willingness to innovate with a really broad set of partners. We really pushed ourselves to innovate new ways for partners to inspire voters while continuing to make it easy for busy voters to figure out how to cast their ballot. We built off of our What's on the Ballot feature by turning it into a sample ballot where it's easy for you to tap a link and your reminder automatically populates a ballot using your address. What's really important for us is to help partners inspire voters and by showing them what's really at stake. So we really decided to make it easy for people who get that election reminder to tap a link and just pop up a map and it shows them where they can vote early, where they can vote on election day, or if they have to drop off their ballot, maybe they don't want to put it in the USPS blue bin, that they can see all the places around them where they can do that officially.
How could you explain your job a little easier to people?
My team manages the data and infrastructure necessary for voters to get accurate and up-to-date information. We serve as a trusted megaphone for local election officials. That's the infrastructure you don't see. When somebody searches, where do I vote at 6 a.m. on election day, that data needs to be accurate and up-to-date.
So Danny, I imagine you've told our guests all about our close relationship with election officials across the country.
That's right.
So we've covered the research, we've covered the tech, and we've covered the partnerships. Why don't we talk a little bit more about how you can help us continue to serve voters in 2026?
Democracy Works is in the best position to support voters because we have the experience, we have the tech, and we've spent 15 years building large-scale distribution partnerships, allowing us to reach voters where they are. What most people don't understand about Democracy Works is that we're not just a nice-to-have. We're essential elections infrastructure.
People should continue to support Democracy Works because elections are complicated and finding election information can be difficult. Democracy Works does the work of making it available.
If Democracy Works was not around in the future, millions of voters would lose access to critical election information in the places that they're looking for it.
You should continue supporting Democracy Works because you can't have democracy without well-informed, participating voters.
This work, our impact, requires sustained investment. Millions of voters rely on us for accurate election information every year, just like they did in 2025 and just like they will in 2026.
We are an independent tech nonprofit, and we're sustained by people like you that believe that voting matters.
Thank you for coming to visit us today. We'll see you next time.